Today we're going to talk about making informed food choices using nutrition facts on nutrition food labels. There are 4 parts to a nutrition food label. You have the nutrition facts, the ingredient list, nutrition claims, and health claims. Nutrition facts became mandatory for almost all prepackaged foods on December 12, 2005. The nutrition facts table appears on food labels with a consistent look, making it easy to find and easy to read. The nutrition facts table includes the specific amount of food on which all nutrient information is based, calories and 13 core nutrients, the actual amount of a nutrient in grams or milligrams, and the percent daily value. Nutrition facts are based on a specific amount of food. Compare this to the amount you eat. The first thing you should do when you read the nutrition facts table is to look at the specific amount of food listed and compare it to how much you actually eat. If you eat more or less than specified in the nutrition facts table, the amount of each nutrient consumed will be different than what's shown in the table. This specific amount will be given in measures you may be familiar with, such as a cup or 1 slice of bread, and in a metric unit such as milliliters or grams. It is important to refer to this amount when comparing products. The specific amount of food is not necessarily a suggested quantity of food to consume. Nutrition labels are found on almost all prepackaged food. Some exceptions are fruits and vegetables, raw meat, poultry, fish, and seafood, food with little or no nutrient value like coffee, tea leaves, or spices, alcoholic beverages, and also food that is prepared within the store like sausages, salad, or bakery items. Using nutrition facts, you are able to compare similar items to find out if they are higher or lower in certain nutrients. So for example, in these 2 different packages of crackers, if I'm looking at which are higher in fiber, you can look on the nutrition label and it indicates how many grams are there in terms of fiber. So this one has 2 grams. Looking at the nutrition label for this one indicates there are 3 grams. So this one would be the better choice if you're looking for something specific in fiber grams. It is important to look on the box as to how much is considered a serving size. This box of shredded wheat indicates their serving size is for 2 biscuits. When you are pouring yourself cereal, that's what this looks like, it's 2 biscuits. However, this box packages their biscuits into packages of 3. This is what this will look like. When you pour your cereal, it indicates 3 biscuits, which is different than comparing what the serving size is given on the box. Percent daily value is used as a benchmark to evaluate the nutrient content in foods. We use it also to provide us recommendations on guidelines for healthy eating. Canadians who want to increase or decrease certain nutrients in their diet can check the percent daily value to determine whether the value is high or low. For example, if you want to increase calcium, iron, or fiber, look for values of 15% or more. If you want to decrease combined saturated and trans fats, look for values of 10% or less. If you want to decrease fat or sodium, look for values of 5% or less. The percent daily value provides a quick review of the nutrient profile of a food. It puts the nutrients on the same scale. By using the 0 to 100% daily value scale, you can compare products without doing complex mathematical calculations. Nutrition labels also contain an ingredient list. The ingredient list will have the ingredients all the way weighing from what is most in the product all the way to least. On this ingredient list, the first product mentioned is pasteurized skim milk, then modified milk ingredients and pasteurized cream. Therefore, pasteurized skim milk is found in abundance within this product. Nutrition labels will also contain information about nutrition claims. If you are trying to find a food product that is lower in certain nutrients, or you're trying to decrease certain nutrients, look for words like free, low, reduced, or light. If you're trying to increase certain nutrients within the food, look for words like good source of, or excellent source of. The last item found on a nutrition label are health claims. Health claims may be found on the front or the side of the box. They are usually formed or developed by corporations or third-party organizations. For example, on this box it says, a healthy diet low in saturated and trans fats may reduce the risk of heart disease. The original shredded wheat cereal is low in saturated and trans fats. It is important that this information is meant to be truthful. However, that you should still use the nutrition label as a guide as to what the nutrients actually are within the product. Nutrition labeling is a tool to help support healthy eating guidelines. Fruits and vegetables will not have a nutrition label as fresh produce. However, in the frozen or in the canned state, look at the nutrition label to be sure that it is a product that is low in sodium. When it is a product in the milk and alternatives group, find out if it is an excellent source of calcium and also lower in fat. Meat and alternatives products should be lower in fat, a good source of protein, and also low in sodium. Grain products should be a good source or excellent source of fiber. And when you're looking for oils and fat, be sure that you're looking at the source of the fat as well as if it is below that 10% of daily value intake. Whether it's the nutrition facts, ingredient lists, nutrition claims, or health claims, use all of those to help you make informed food choices for you and your family. Eating well and being active are steps towards a healthy lifestyle.